Hi, I'm Kate from Dolly Bobo, and today I'm here with celebrity hairdresser BaByliss Pro. Hi Beverly.
Hello, hello. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to get beautiful deep waves into the hair using the BaByliss Deep Waves, which is a fantastic product, so I'll show you how to use that. And then I'm going to take it and show you another look, and I'm going to take your hair up into a braided look. So let's first of all get started with these lovely deep waves. What we need to do is to take the whole of this side of the hair, and we're going to take a diagonal section and keep it back away from the face like that, okay? Now when you're using the deep waves, what you need to do is to make sure the hair's dry.
And if it's damp or wet, it won't wave properly?
No, it won't. You need to have dry hair, so make sure you've dried it through. So you can see that the centre piece right there is very deep, so the hair's travelling over the central point. You just hold it on there to heat up, then you release. Now when you release, you can see the indentation, yes? When you release, what you've got to do is find the last indentation, which is there, and place that on the top of this section here.
Okay.
And that way you get the continuation all the way down towards the ends, okay?
Okay.
I actually prefer it when you literally don't do the very, very ends of the hair. So I go right down, but not the very, very end.
Right, okay.
It's great, isn't it?
That's lovely. It doesn't look crimped at all.
No, it's a beautiful, beautiful wave.
Do you have to use quite a small amount of hair with this tool, or?
No, you can use as thick a section as you want, actually, providing you can just obviously get it into between the plate. This always faces towards the face, which is the cold plate. But you can see how quick it is to do.
Yeah, it is really quick.
And if you start a little bit lower, about there, that's it, you can release. Now what you want to do is find that last one and go down on top of it again. That's it, exactly where you're supposed to do it. That looks fantastic.
Really different look, but I like it.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to work at the back section now. Keep this without tension. Don't pull it as you're working your way down, because what happens is you're going to lose the definition. And clamp it down, that's it. Okay, now look at that.
That looks lovely.
So good, isn't it? Really beautifully done. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the other side now. So again, we're going to go for the 3 sections up towards the top and probably 4 sections at the back.
Okay. It's really easy though. I thought it would be hard to find where you need to put it next, but you just find it naturally.
Yes.
So.
Okay, now you can see the last wave that's there. What I want to try and do is get a similar level, but just come up slightly. Instead of you holding it for a long period of time there, just got you to hold it a little less time. Yeah. So it gently goes into the wave formation. Great, and you can see it's just slowly going into the...
Yeah, it's not too over the top.
That's it, that's fine. Now obviously you can leave it like that if you want, you don't have to. You've got really very, very thick hair, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush it through a little bit, and I'm going to start to add a little bit of serum into the hair as well. But the best way of doing it is to release the hair by putting your hair to the side and start shaking it a little bit. And the serum, what it does is it just breaks it up, puts a little bit of oil through the hair and softens the whole thing. Beautiful deep waves with the deep waves from the BaByliss boutique range. It's a fantastic product. Okay, what I'm going to do is to take you from this look, and I'm going to do a really beautiful fishtail plait. It's basically 2 strands of hair. You have one in each hand, and you're passing a piece over to the other side. I'm going to fishtail it all the way across the back, connecting there to a fishtail down here.
That sounds lovely.
All right, so we start from just behind the ear, take all of that hair on that side, all right? You divide that into 2, one this side, one that side. Then you swap them over to start it off, okay? All you do now is take a small piece from the top, and you take that piece and you pass it over to the other side. So you still only have 2.
Yeah.
All right, you hold that, go to the other side, which is under here. Take a small piece, pass it over, and join it to the other side.
So you're just
Still only
incorporating
have
more
2
hair.
pieces, yeah. So all you're doing is incorporating more hair as you're going through.
Do you have to take really small sections?
Now, if the smaller the section, the more intricate it looks. Now you can use quite a bit of tension when you're doing it, because afterwards you can loosen it up. So don't worry about the tension so much. And this is what makes it look intricate. All these little sections here are quite small.
It's so pretty when I've seen it done before, it just looks lovely.
I'm going to actually distress it a little bit afterwards, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to continue working around the head shape. I'm running out of hair from the underneath section now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maintain the two sections, and instead of adding a piece from this side, I'm going to take a piece from this side and pass it over. So you take a little piece from the back, use your finger, and pass it over to the opposite side. And what we need to do is to try and finish near the back of the ear on the opposite side, because it's more of an asymmetric type of plait. Okay, this is the last piece of hair that I'm going to add. Really important section this. You just want to make sure that that section goes in and looks really pretty, whether it's loose or tight. Just get a nice sort of section with that piece, because that's the very front of the hair. Again, take a tiny piece from the underneath, and from this side we start doing the same thing. You take it from the underneath and pass it over to the other side. And if you look carefully, you can start to see the plait really taking shape. What I want to do is to take hold of it. I'm just going to hold it really well in my fingers, all right? And what I'm going to do is start to open it up. And don't be scared to distress it. And if you can see, because it's only 2 strands, when you start doing that and distressing it, you get a really beautiful effect with it. Okay, so we've got it down to there. What I'm going to do is put an invisible band on your hair. The more you pull it out, the more texture you get. Sometimes if the hair's poker straight within the plait, you're not going to get this lovely bendy texture. Yeah. So using the deep waves on it is perfect for that. And the last thing you can do, backcomb that a little bit. But I think your hair looks absolutely amazing.
I love it so much. I'm going to have to try and recreate this because it's amazing. I love it.
Good.